It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Here's Gurley now. Toss right. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss. 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts and make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
No gain on the play.
Now it's Smith. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. They're running with Gurley. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Gurley unable to punch it in on 4th and goal. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, I haven't met an NFL player yet that doesn't use criticism as an edge, and Jimmy Graham has heard that a number of people think he's near the end of his career, and he didn't put up the numbers he should have put up.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Dante Fowler. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds up around the 14-yard line. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's Trubisky. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Dante Fowler picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Dante Fowler Jr.'s career has had some real twists and turns since being a 1st-round pick for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Remember, he hurt his knee and didn't even get to play his rookie season, and has finally found his way in the league. Last year in Los Angeles with the Rams, had a career-high 11.5 sacks. That's why Atlanta got him in the offseason. They needed to boost their pass rush, and he's the guy to get it done.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Flush to his right, and he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
41-yard line.
Gurley. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Gurley,
the All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 29. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
He'll buy some time right to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
16-yard line.
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and...
Here's a man who's now 3rd all-time in rush yards, Frank Gore. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A yard on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. Escaping the... And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Bears nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky going up top. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Complete to
Darnell Mooney. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Good.
Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Cairo Santos.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Rolling to his right. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there. First down.
At the 29-yard line.
Ryan will throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. To throw again on second down. Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Intercepted. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
23 yards on the play.
First down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Now Trubisky on third and long. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 15-yard attempt. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Montgomery.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
At the Falcons' 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he finds Montgomery complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And the Bears.
Trubisky to throw again. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Or has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver. Third down here.
Incomplete. Makes it third down and 12 yards.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former first-rounder, Barkevious Mingo. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Formation for the Falcons.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here comes Cohen. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bears take over. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield.
And I think the ball's out, and the Falcons grab it. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Gurley. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Ryan.
2nd and 3.
This one caught by Ridley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal. There's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now this throw caught left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
1st down, Bears.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down, and he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
They run. This is Cohen. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
14.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 35.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
By the Bears.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
You got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. Now Trubisky to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run forward with Montgomery. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Now Trubisky. This pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. And that makes them now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
Again they run with Gurley. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
He's brought down.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete here.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long, and you know this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They got to make some moves.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Trubisky will throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you got to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
15-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
on 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So would that mean 3 weeks in the books, and they creep above 500 now at 2-1?
You know, I played with a guy once after taking a knee at the end of the game, and he came in and grabbed the equipment manager and said, make sure you watch that spot, you know, special, because I just took a knee for the win. That tells you how much guys enjoy that, because getting a win, no one takes it for granted.
Bears 7.